Welcome to this PMI Global Accreditation Center for Project Management Education Programs, GAC Accreditation Overview. The purpose of this module is to present an overview of the GAC Accreditation Program and process. Over the next few minutes, you will learn about the GAC mission and objectives, the value of a GAC accreditation, a brief history of the GAC program and its current status, the guiding principles for applicant programs, the 4 steps of the accreditation process, and the tangible and intangible benefits of GAC accreditation. The GAC's mission is to advance excellence in project management education worldwide. GAC ensures that an academic degree is developed and taught using the most current thinking in the field, reflects educational quality with a focus on student achievement and continual improvement, and is carefully assessed and conforms to comprehensive global accreditation standards. In short, quality assurance and excellence in education is what GAC accreditation is all about. The GAC objective is to ensure that a GAC accredited program is a viable, highly qualified educational program that will adequately prepare students to meet the growing demand of businesses and government for skilled project management professionals. In keeping with our mission and goals, GAC performs a number of core activities, including functioning as a policy-making body, developing and enhancing quality accreditation standards, reviewing applicant programs, and granting GAC accreditation to qualified applicants and programs. GAC's processes and accreditation standards were developed by a community of academics, practitioners, and representatives from government and industry. They are reviewed and updated on an ongoing basis to ensure that GAC-accredited programs reflect the most current processes, concepts, and content within this dynamic profession. PMI founded the GAC in 2001 as a specialized programmatic accrediting body for project management education. A steady increase in project management degree programs in higher education resulted in a need for the quality assurance that the GAC provides. Additionally, PMI understood that the academic community's support and recognition is essential to the success of any program of study. PMI created the GAC as an accrediting body to ensure global accreditation standards in project management education and to foster the growth and acceptance of the project management profession within academic institutions. Since its founding, the GAC has become the leading global accreditation body for project, program, and portfolio management education. Let's take a moment to review the value GAC accreditation brings to academic institutions and the students they serve. Academic integrity. GAC accreditation denotes academic quality, and it helps students, parents, and other stakeholders make informed decisions when selecting a program of study. Peer review. As the process includes reviews conducted by members of the academic community, accreditation includes a critical peer review and recognition component. Continuous improvement. GAC accreditation standards set the bar high, requiring institutions to invest resources and time in improving and updating their program offerings. External verification. The GAC's rigorous accreditation process distinguishes its members from their non-accredited peers through external verification of the program's commitment to educational quality and continuous improvement. Advancing the profession. GAC accreditation promotes the project management profession as well as excellence in project management curricula. There are 7 GAC accreditation standards that assure the quality of a degree program. These standards address all aspects of a degree program, from faculty and staff to students to program information in the public domain to financial resources. But 3 standards are of absolute importance as they speak to the primary purpose and goals of the applicant program. The program's mission, then, flowing out of the mission are the curricula and core areas of focus for program learning outcomes and, of course, program improvement. Since its inception, the GAC accreditation program has seen a steady increase in applications, indicating a continuing interest by various institutions in having their programs accredited. GAC accredits degree programs at the bachelor's, postgraduate, and doctoral degree levels. Eligible programs also include specializations or degree concentrations. Currently, the majority of accredited programs are at the postgraduate degree level, which fits the model of an emerging discipline in higher education. However, the GAC is seeing increasing interest from colleges and universities in accrediting programs at the bachelor's level. As you can see, there is a wide range of disciplines where GAC programs reside, from management to engineering to information technology. Currently, a majority of GAC accredited programs are in the U.S., with a strong presence in China and Australia. However, as GAC accreditation is rapidly growing, this global landscape is constantly evolving. What's more, many of the GAC accredited programs are offered by top universities, as demonstrated in the Shanghai Jiao Tong University ranking and the Times Higher Education rankings. So what about GAC program statistics on the university side? Let's examine a few facts from the most recent GAC annual reports submitted by the GAC accredited programs. How does GAC do what it does? This rigorous accreditation process typically takes 12 or more months to complete, which truly shows a commitment to excellence in project management education on the part of the applicant program. Before we discuss the accreditation process, let's consider a few key guiding principles that GAC encourages a program to use as it develops its responses to the letter of intent and self-assessment report documentation. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, said it best. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. Just as in any project, initiating and planning is a priority when applying for accreditation. The first step is to thoroughly review the GAC eligibility requirements and accreditation standards in the GAC Accreditation Handbook 4.0. For example, some applicants have initiated the process only to withdraw upon realizing they did not meet certain eligibility requirements, such as offering the program for at least 2 years and having graduated students before applying for GAC accreditation. In the words of the great architect Mies van der Rohe, less is more. This photo of the new National Gallery in Berlin, Germany is an example of his sparse style. What does less is more mean? The GAC recommends that programs, when developing their application, only include the evidence and information that clearly responds to each of the GAC eligibility requirements and accreditation standards. It is not necessary to embellish or add additional information that is not specifically requested. Additionally, the GAC advises a program to only include information about a program's current state. Speaking to what was or what will be does not help the GAC to clearly understand a program's current mission, curricula, or processes. One of the best pieces of advice the GAC can provide a program is to simply answer the question posed by the GAC eligibility requirements and accreditation standards and provide evidence supporting the response. The GAC is assessing whether a program is of the quality and rigor that qualifies for accreditation. With these key principles reviewed, let's dive into the actual process. The 4 steps of the GAC accreditation process are the letter of intent, the self-assessment report, the on-site visit evaluation, and finally, the GAC accreditation decision. The purpose of the letter of intent is to ensure that the prospective applicant program meets the initial GAC accreditation eligibility requirements. The letter must include key program information such as the program name, program location, and the primary points of contact. Additionally, the program also submits information regarding institutional accreditation and legal authority, eligible degree programs, period of operation, and administrative structure and academic leadership. The process starts once a digital letter of intent is received in the GAC offices. Upon receipt, GAC staff reviews the documentation, checking that all requested information was provided. In some cases, GAC staff may request additional clarifying information or may ask that the letter of intent be resubmitted. Once all questions regarding the letter of intent have been resolved, the program is advised by GAC staff to submit a paper copy of the letter of intent. Along with the paper copy of the letter of intent, a $1,500 application fee is also submitted. Once these milestones have been achieved, the program is considered an applicant program, and permission is given for the program to advance to the self-assessment report step of the accreditation process. For more information on this process, please read Appendix A, Required Information for Letter of Intent in the GAC Accreditation Handbook, version 4.0, page 21. The self-assessment report is the most labor-intensive part of the accreditation process for the applicant program, as it examines its purposes, processes, and effectiveness. The program develops a report that provides evidence on how it is aligned with all of the GAC accreditation standards, including documentation to support its claims, such as faculty resumes, course and program assessments, samples of curricula, and so on. The self-assessment process begins with an initial digital submission. GAC staff reviews the submitted self-assessment report documentation, checking that all requested information is provided by the applicant program. As with the letter of intent, GAC staff may require additional clarifying information, and the self-assessment report may need to be resubmitted. Once all questions regarding the self-assessment report have been resolved, the program is advised by GAC staff to submit a paper copy of the self-assessment report. A $2,000 accreditation fee must also be submitted with the report. The report is then put forward to the GAC directors for their review and decision regarding acceptance of the report. Once the self-assessment report is accepted, the program advances to the next step in the accreditation process. For more information on the process, please read Appendix B, Required Information for Self-Assessment Report in the GAC Accreditation Handbook, version 4.0, page 22. The on-site visit evaluation is the third step in the process. The purpose of the on-site visit is to substantiate and verify the information presented in the self-assessment report. During the visit, the GAC team interacts with the program's students, faculty, administrators, and other key program representatives, as well as reviewing related documents such as syllabi, student assignments, and course assessments. Each step of the process is intended to be collegial, as this is truly a peer-to-peer review process. The process starts with scheduling an on-site visit once the self-assessment report has been accepted. The program must also submit a $2,000 on-site visit evaluation fee. Additionally, charges for the on-site visit team's travel, lodging, and meals are the responsibility of the applicant program. Next, a team of 2 to 3 volunteer project management faculty and practitioners visits the campus where the applicant program is offered and verifies the findings from the self-assessment report. Once the on-site visit is completed, an on-site visit report is presented to the applicant program for verification. Finally, the on-site visit report and recommendation is forwarded to the GAC directors for review and decision. For more information on the process, please read Appendix D, Guidelines for the On-Site Visit Process, in the GAC Accreditation Handbook, version 4.0, page 25. The accreditation decision is the final step in the GAC accreditation process. The GAC directors base their decision on the collective evidence provided by the letter of intent, the self-assessment report, and the on-site visit report and recommendation. The GAC director's decision can be to confer, defer, or deny accreditation to the applicant program. If accreditation is conferred, the initial accreditation cycle can be up to 5 years. Once a program is accredited, its primary ongoing continuing accreditation responsibility is the submission of an annual report. The annual report to the GAC notes any changes and improvements in the accredited program, such as modifications to courses, faculty, or staff within the program, number of enrolled students, and number of graduates. The report also gathers important data on the program to give the GAC a holistic view of its accredited programs. Additionally, the program submits the annual accreditation maintenance fee of $2,000. Now let's speak to benefits realized by GAC accredited programs and students. Being a part of a GAC Global Directory of accredited programs that serves as a key resource for students seeking a project, program, and portfolio management and related degree programs. Program directors also stated that GAC accreditation differentiated their program from others. Faculty and administrators noted that GAC accreditation gave their program an advantage over other non-accredited programs. The promotion of quality assurance and continuous improvement. GAC accreditation serves as a mechanism by which a program maintains and improves the quality of its program. A commitment to the program's quality. Students can be assured that the program has rigorous academic standards that meet global accreditation criteria for content and quality. Contemporary industry practices. The GAC program they enroll in is aligned with the latest developments in research and practices in the project, program, and portfolio management profession. Easier to advance in their careers. Graduates of GAC programs are more marketable as they have the skills that are needed in the workplace. Earn contact hours or PDUs. Any student who completes a project management course or module within a GAC accredited program is able to use that education towards fulfilling the education requirement to sit for a PMI credential or to meet continuing education requirements to maintain a credential. So, who are the people that do the work of the GAC? The GAC directors are a volunteer group of 11 people comprised of academics, project management practitioners, and one public member who are responsible for the accreditation decisions as well as the development of policies and procedures to evaluate programs. The GAC is truly a global accreditation body and was designed as such because it is important the views of the global academic and practitioner community are represented throughout the accreditation process. To see a current roster of directors, click here. Additionally, GAC would not be able to do the work it does without the approximately 60 volunteers serving as on-site team members. These individuals participate in 3-day visits, verifying the applicant program's documentation. While on-site, they interview students, faculty, and other stakeholders in an in-depth review of the program and its curricula. You are welcome to contact the GAC at any time. We are happy to answer questions you may have. Thank you for completing this course. We hope you found it helpful and informative.